It's your girl Keiki, and this is going to be a false monkey eye tutorial. Thanks for watching. First, we're going to start off with the CoverGirl TruBlend with foundation and soft honey, and I'm going to be placing that underneath my eyes to highlight underneath my eyes and to basically cover up any dark circles that I may have, or as well as other places on my face that I want to highlight. And next, I'm going to be applying my Revlon PhotoReady foundation in caramel with the e.l.f. stipple brush, basically everywhere else on my face. And next, I'm using the Clinique pressed powder in honey beige and just mattifying all around my face with that. And I'm going to be applying my bronzer just to give a little bit of definition around my cheekbone area, and that is the CoverGirl bronzer in the color bronzed. Next, just to set everything, I'm going to be using my CoverGirl loose powder in the color translucent medium, and I'm just going to pat that all over my face. It just gives me a flawless airbrush look all over my face. Next, I'm going to be using my e.l.f. eyebrow cream, the dark side. It came in an eyebrow kit, and I'm just going to be filling in my eyebrows just to make them a little bit darker, give them a little bit more definition. And next, I'm going to be using an angled eye brush with a dark brown from the Beige Party Girl palette, just to set that brow cream. And to highlight underneath my eyebrows on my brow bone, I am going to be using the e.l.f. Complete Concealer palette in medium, and just applying that underneath my eyebrows to clean up any stray hairs. And I'm just going to blend that out, and then I'll be using my finger as well to kind of blend it. Next, I'm going to be using my e.l.f. Eyelid Primer all over my eyelid, and this will help for my eyeshadows to stay in place, as well as give them a base. And I'm going to be using an e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. I'm just going to be taking that shimmery champagne color and putting that down as a base for the other eyeshadows that I'm going to be putting on. Next, I'm going to be taking that rust color that you see there and applying that to the outer half of my eyelid. Next, I'm going to be taking that plum color right next to that coral color, or that rust color, and I'm just going to be placing that in my crease and in the outer V area of my eyelid on both eyes. I'm just kind of bringing that over. Next, I'm going to be taking this crease brush and that dark brown, and I'm just going to be placing that in the crease of my eyelid. And I'm just going to blend, 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 adding color as I go, just to darken up that portion of my eye and to give me that smoky look. You just want to work it in slowly, just to make sure that you're not over applying that color. And then I just wanted to darken it up a little bit, so I just took that darker brown, that darker chocolate brown, and placed that in there to give it a little bit more definition. And next, I am going to be taking that same eyeshadow brush and just touching up those colors, just to bring the color back to the eyeshadow. And I'm going to be taking that SunKissed blending brush. It's a fluffy blending brush. I'm just blending out those colors so that I don't have any harsh lines on my eyelid. Next, I'm going to be taking that champagne gold color, and I'm just going to be placing that above all of the colors to kind of give it a transition effect into my highlight, which I'm going to be applying right now, and that was that champagne color. I'm just going to be placing that on my brow bone and then blending that out with that Sonia Kashuk brush. And I also place that in the inner corners of my eyes and just brushing away any fallout. Next, I'm going to be using my CoverGirl True Match Super Blendable blush in the color, I'm not sure what color that was. And I just applied my eyelashes and come back to you all. Just showing off my eyelashes. And next I'm going to be using that Urban Decay 24/7 liquid eyeliner in black in the color Perversion. I'm giving myself just a winged liner. Not applying too much because with the eyelashes don't need too much of a liner. Kind of gives you a natural line there with the lashes. Next, I'm going to be using my Physicians Formula Kohl eyeliner for hazel eyes, and basically it's just a black Kohl eyeliner. I'm placing that on my bottom lash. I'm going to be taking that orange color by Black Radiance and placing that on my lips. Next, I'm going to be using this Too Faced Queen Size Mascara in black and putting that just on my eyelashes underneath the falsies. Alright, and so here we are with the final look. And I just want to thank everyone for watching, staying with me. I had to do a voiceover because I recorded the video and realized that, yeah, there was no audio. So let me know how you like it. We might do them in the future. Thanks for watching. Bye.